Alright, welcome back. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Here it is. Final episode of the Chieftain TBX, also known as the Pontiac GTO. Junk parts only build. We finally got the radiator that we've been looking for because I accidentally sold the one that I had. But, after searching and searching and searching, we finally found it. Believe this is the last part that I need. We'll find out here in a second. And there she is. Alrighty, let's check her out and see if there's any parts that are missing. If there is, we'll have to go find them. So all the underneath parts, which I have. So let's go ahead and lift her up. We'll put on all these underneath parts. I just left them off because I kept finding like internal engine parts that were better than what I had, so I got tired of taking everything off. Let's sneak in here real quick and put all these things in. Actually, you know what? They are over here in our shop. Let's go here and let's type in ROD. And let's get our rod caps. Rod cap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and then we're gonna need, let's type in crank. And we'll get our 3 best. 1, 2, 3. And I believe we need our oil pan too. So let's go type in oil. Oil pan V8 overhead valve. Beautiful. Alright, let's go slap these things in and this one will be done. What a journey. What a journey. I mean, we're not done all the way yet. We still gotta, put her on the dyno and line her up, give her a paint job, that whole 9 yards. So yeah. Oh man, there's a lot of parts to find. As you can see, I broke $1 million, so I was able, in between looking for parts, I flip cars too. I just don't make a bunch of videos on car flips because that's like all you see on YouTube is, building a car with all the best parts and then selling it, which is cool. I watch them all the time. I ain't got nothing against it. I'm just trying to do something different. So my car mechanic simulator videos, the majority of them are going to be more of like a real life simulator, finding junk cars and using the parts that you have in stock, junk parts, and putting the vehicle together just so it will run, which is more realistic in my opinion, because I feel like the average Joe finds a junk car, $1,000, $1,500. You work on it as much as you can, and it probably takes like a year, 2 years before you get it going. If it's a complete junk, and you're not going to sit there and put all brand new parts on it. You're going to use a lot of the parts that came on the car if they work or whatever. So, and this is something that you would see in somebody's, your average Joe's backyard, something that looks like this. Now those other cars that are $200,000, and maybe if you're rich, but we're doing like an average Joe build. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll top off our fluids. Still never found another brake servo. Still rocking this one, 37%. I did find another one, but it was weaker than this one, worse condition than this one. Who cares, right? She looks good. We got a lot of nice little parts on here. I'll give you a walk around after I fill in these fluids. Give you a quick little walk around of some nice parts and stuff. But yeah, man, this was fun. I really enjoy um, building these kind of cars. Finding a car at the barn or a junkyard and stripping it down, putting all the parts back on it that are usable, and then just going junkyard hopping and barn hopping for parts. And in between looking for parts, you could flip a couple cars, make a little bit of money. That way you have more money to buy more parts. And while you're looking for cars to flip, you could be looking for more parts for these cars. So yeah, man, this is enjoyable to me. Because in this game, it don't take long, a week, and you'll have enough money to start flipping cars. And it's easy to just strip a car, buy all brand new parts, make it look cool, take a picture of it, post it on Reddit, you know, and then sell it, which is fine. It's how I got all my money. But as far as like keeping cars and stuff like that, I'm keeping junkers, man. I'm not keeping any more nice new cars. I actually sold a bunch of the cars that I built. I'm only gonna keep the ones that are near and dear to my heart, like the ones that are sitting out front, which are, this, which I actually owned, and mine looked like that, just not as nice. This was my brother's car, and it looked like that, but just not as nice. And this is my wife's dream car, a little Charger action. So yeah, man, like I'll keep those, but a couple of the builds I made, I ended up selling. All right, so let's I guess we could tint the windows because this is not a part that I'm buying. So that's my rule. I just don't go to this. As long as I don't go here, I'm good. But these little tools that I acquired, I could use these. Go ahead, paint them black. Paint. I'm gonna paint my windows black. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and paint this sucker. I don't know what color I want to paint it. Black looks pretty good, but every car is black, right? Unprepared car. That's fine. $100 ain't nothing. That red looks nice, but I already have a red junk car that I built. Wonder why that's there. Must have a flat tire. We'll have to figure that one out. Anyways, yeah, I have a red Bel Air, so we're not gonna paint it red. Not yellow either. I've done so many greens. I was thinking like a blue maybe, dark blue. Nah, don't look right. What about these grays? These grays look pretty good. So plain Jane though. I wish they had more colors. I guess that's a lot of colors. I'm kind of feeling this one right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. Let's see if they have any liveries for this car. Oh, that's pretty cool. White, they have black, they got blue, and they got that ugly color. White pinstripes, nah. Guess we're just gonna go with none. I didn't change gloss. Let me go back to this right here. Solid, metallic, pearl. Yeah, we'll just stick with the gloss, okay. And let's move this thing back to the car lift because I want to see why the tire must be, the casing must be flat or something. Let me see. I know that hoop is in horrible condition, but I thought I put four of my best casings on here. Let's see what the condition of this casing is. It's not flat. I don't understand why they had that brick there. Huh, weird. It's 22%. It's kind of weird though. We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, balance it. What if these parts over here are no good? So leaf spring. I don't know why. That's weird. They had it sitting on like some wood or something. Like the tire was flat or the rim was broken. I mean, it's not in good shape, but it ain't broken. All right, let's move it over here to the test path. Wonder if they still have it. Yeah, they do. Wonder why that is. Maybe it's super out of alignment. I don't know. Oh, that back one's actually the best one. That's weird. We'll figure it out though. We shall figure it out. But yeah, man, the old GTO is finally together. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Alright, now let's move this thing to the dyno. Rear wheel sizes are mismatched. What? Well, let's move you back to the lift. That's what the problem is. Rear wheel sizes are mismatched. Well, that don't make no sense. Okay, let's take this off then. I guess I'll take this one off too. Maybe so I got these wheels off of a barn find car, so that way they match. Let's just take them all off, and then we'll go install and then see which ones. I try to put the best ones on the driver's side. Let's see what we're working with here. We've got 15, 15, 15, 15, 235. Okay, there's a 235 in the mix. So that casing is a 235. The rest of these are 215s. That is weird. So we need to go separate that. I think I got some casings back here. So my shop now is all, show you. All used parts, because I'm going to do a lot of used parts cars. So let's go to our hoops and casings and see what we have. These are all matching here, so we're just going to take these. I got those off of a barn car too, so at least we'll have 4 matching hoops and casings now. That was weird. That wasn't like a random... Oh, you know what? It probably was a random tire. Now that I think of it, I think when I separated the hoops and casings from the GTO and separated the hoops and casings from the barn car that I found, I put the 4 best casings that I had on these 4 hoops, and yeah, I guess one of those casings was from the original casings on the GTO. That's why they're mismatching. So now let's install 235, 215, 235, 235, 235, 235. Okay. So we're going to do these 235s. Now we'll have 4 matching hoops and casings, even though some of the hoops are in horrible shape. 235. Boom. See, and you got to be a little bit more, realistic and careful. You can't just throw on whatever. You got to work with what you got, man, which makes it more fun, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. So cool, man. A couple more things to do here. That way the video's not 2 minutes long. Almost forgot to balance these. I was wondering why that damn brick and wood was sitting there. I mean, the freaking casing wasn't even flat, man. Like, what the heck? It's super weird, man. It was just two different sizes. And it wasn't even that far off. We're talking about, like, inches, bro. Not even, like, something insane. And then I always do the front one next. That way the fronts don't matter. These things are ugly as hell. Yeah, when I do my car flips, I'll be keeping all the hoops and casings that come off of them. That way we have some in the shop that aren't ridiculously ugly. Okay, see, the driver's side don't look too bad. Looks like a nice little car that you would have in your backyard. Except for the paint, which is fine. Hey man, I mean, I found all these freaking parts. I mean, this door was all beat up. I actually found the door this morning. So yeah, all these other parts are like in the 90s and the 80s and stuff. So even if I had parts on here that were, you know, in the 60s or the 50s and had rust on them, I'd still paint right over the rust and keep it just like that. I just got lucky with the body parts. All right, 291 horsepower. I'm gonna say 175. Hey, 218. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Ah, it's nice to hear her run. Should have started it first and then did this, but oh well. Let's hear her start up. There we go, baby. You know, we got a couple holes in, you know, little tears in our seats, but it's okay. Nice. Let's take her over to the speed track. Take her for a little spin, man. A little spin-a-rooney. This is awesome. Oh man, it's so cool building a car like this, man. Look at that thing, huh? Got the old Indiana junk plates on there. Must be a nice little weekend cruiser, you know? Well, a nice little weekend cruiser. Does donuts, baby. Not perfect, but not perfect, but you know. Hell yeah. Getting it. See how these brakes work. Hell yeah. This would be so fun in real life, man. Hell yeah, baby. Our GTO is kicking ass and taking names. See if we can break 100. Oh yeah. Well, there she is. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh, that is so awesome, man. I'm telling you, if you haven't done this, I highly suggest it. It is time consuming, but the payoff is so much more rewarding as opposed to just bringing a car in and an hour and a half later selling it. More sentimental value, I guess. All right, you are going to go to, let's put you in front of garage entrance B. All right, we're going to have our garage with junk cars sitting out front. Make it look more realistic. How you doing, baby? All right, well, what else can I say? This was awesome. And I'm going to go start on the next one. I already have one in the parking garage. I'll start working on it, and I'll make a video on that one. So this will conclude the series for the Pontiac GTO junk parts only. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Later.